Only 5% of seniors can do these 5 things after 70. Improve longevity and health today. Ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you something. What kind of life do you want to live after 70? Do you want to be in that top 5%? The ones still moving, still thinking, still thriving? Or do you want to be like the rest? Sitting on the sidelines, watching life pass by? Because make no mistake, the choices you make today will decide which path you take. Too many people believe aging is just about slowing down, about accepting limits, about giving in to time. But that is not the truth. The truth is, the strongest, healthiest seniors, the ones who keep their independence, their energy, their freedom, they don't just let life happen to them. They take control. They train their minds. They strengthen their bodies. They refuse to settle for anything less than the best version of themselves, no matter their age. And if you're sitting there thinking, well, I'm not in my 70s yet, let me tell you something. This isn't about age. This is about preparation. Because what you do now, how you move, how you think, how you live today, that is what's going to shape the years ahead. And if you want to be in that 5%, if you want to stay strong, stay sharp, stay alive in every sense of the word, then you need to start making those changes right now. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about the habits, the mindset, the decisions that separate the strong from the weak, the mobile from the immobile, the thriving from the merely surviving. Because there are 5 things, 5 powerful habits that only 5% of seniors can still do after 70. And if you start working on them today, you can make sure you're one of them. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you really moved? I'm not talking about getting out of bed, walking to the kitchen, or shuffling from the car to the store. I mean moved, truly moved, like your body was built to, like your life depended on it. Because let me tell you something, it does. Every single day, we are given a choice to move forward or a choice to sit back and let time make the decision for. And the truth is, most people don't even realize they've made the wrong choice until it's too late, until the knees don't bend like they used to, until the back doesn't straighten the way it once did, until the body becomes a prison instead of a vehicle. And by then, my friends, regret weighs a whole lot more than a dumbbell ever will. Now, I know what you're thinking. I'm getting older. I can't move like I did at 20, but let me tell you something. Movement is not about age. It is about consistency. It is about mindset. It is about deciding that this body you've been given is worth taking care of. Because if you don't take care of it, nobody else will. I've seen it. I've seen people in their 70s moving like they're in their 40s. And do you know what makes the difference? It's not luck. It's not genetics. It's the decision they made every single day to move, to stretch, to walk, to lift, to breathe, to remind their body that it is still alive. See, when you move, your body thanks you. Your heart pumps stronger. Your lungs expand fuller. Your blood flows richer. Your joints stay flexible. Your muscles stay awake. But when you stop moving, your body doesn't just slow down. It starts shutting down bit by bit, day by day, until one day you wake up and realize that the simple things, getting out of a chair, climbing a flight of stairs, reaching for a shelf, aren't so simple anymore. And that's where most people give up. They accept it. They say, well, I guess this is just how it is when you get older. But let me tell you something. It doesn't have to be that way. Because the body is a fighter. It's resilient. It's waiting for you to tell it, we are not done yet. I want you to think about this. The top 5% of seniors who stay active after 70, they're not superhuman. They don't have some magical advantage that the rest don't. What they have is discipline. They have a mindset that says, I will not let my age define my ability. They make the decision every day to move, whether it's stretching in the morning, taking a brisk walk, lifting light weights, practicing yoga, or even dancing in the living room when nobody's watching. They make movement a habit, not a chore. Now, some of you might say, but I have pain, my knees hurt, my back aches, my energy isn't what it used to be, and I hear you. But I also hear excuses, because do you know what happens when you stop moving? That pain doesn't go away. It gets worse. Stiffness settles in, muscles shrink, balance weakens, and before you know it, that little bit of discomfort you tried to avoid turns into a problem you can't escape from. So I say this with love. Move anyway. Start small, start slow, but start. Stretch before you even get out of bed. Walk an extra 5 minutes every day. Use your own body weight to keep your muscles engaged, because your body is like a machine, and machines that sit too long start to rust. I know it's not easy. Nothing worth having ever is. But I promise you, the moment you start, the moment you commit to keeping your body in motion, something changes. You start to feel stronger, you start to feel lighter, you start to feel alive again. And that, my friends, is what makes all the difference. The body and the mind, they are not separate. They are partners in this journey called life. One does not function at its best without the other. Yet too many people spend their days strengthening one while neglecting the other. They train their bodies, but they don't train their minds. Or they focus on their thoughts, but let their bodies waste away. And then they wonder why they feel weak, why they feel tired, why they feel like something is missing. But let me tell you something. The people who thrive past 70, the ones who keep moving, keep thinking, keep living, they understand something most don't. They understand that the mind and the body are connected. You cannot have true strength in one without the other. And when you master both, that is when real longevity begins. Let's talk about the mind first. Because here's the truth. Your body will only take you as far as your mind allows. If you believe you are weak, your body will follow that belief. If you believe you are old, your body will act old. If you tell yourself, I can't do this, your body will prove you right every single time. The mind is powerful, and if you don't control it, it will control you. That's why the top 5% of seniors who remain strong, who remain capable, they don't just train their bodies, they train their thoughts. They wake up with purpose. They remind themselves that they are not done yet. They fill their minds with positivity, with learning, with challenges that keep their brains sharp, because they know that when the mind is engaged, the body follows. But it's not just about positive thinking. It's about action. It's about habits. It's about making the decision every day to keep the brain working, to keep it sharp, reading books, solving puzzles, learning new skills, engaging in conversations that make you think, keeping the mind as active as the body, because when the mind stays young, the body has no choice but to follow. And let's not forget about stress. Stress is the silent killer. It creeps in, it builds up, and before you know it, it takes its toll on your body. It stiffens your muscles, weakens your immune system, raises your blood pressure, and if you don't find ways to control it, it will control you. That is why meditation, deep breathing, and mindfulness are not just for the young. They are for anyone who wants to live a long, strong life. The people who age the best are the ones who know how to let go of stress, how to breathe through life's challenges, how to keep their minds at peace, even when the world around them is not. Now let's talk about the body, because my friends, the body is where we live. And if we don't take care of it, we don't get another one. A strong mind without a strong body is like a powerful engine in a broken down car. It doesn't matter how much potential you have if the vehicle carrying you through life isn't working. The top 5% of seniors who remain active after 70, They do not let their bodies weaken without a fight. They stretch, they strengthen, they maintain balance because they understand that mobility is the key to independence. They know that if they don't use it, they lose it. They do simple things, consistent things, because they know that consistency is what keeps them strong. And here's something else. They don't just exercise their bodies, they listen to them. They know when to push and when to rest. They fuel themselves with the right foods because they understand that food is not just about taste, it is fuel, it is medicine. It is what keeps their bones strong, their muscles engaged, their energy high. They drink water, not soda. They eat real food, not junk, because they know that what they put in their bodies determines how their bodies function. And they never, ever stop moving, even when it hurts, even when it's hard, even when they don't feel like it, because they know that strength is not something you are given. It is something you earn, something you build, something you fight for every single day.